second-year cornerback Elbert Mack was the camper of the day on opening day of training camp after Mack had an interception in both the morning and evening sessions. Mack feels good about his start in his second Buccaneer camp as the competition for the third cornerback spot heats up.
I mean, I got 2 interceptions. I mean, that's how they base production in the NFL. I mean, they don't really go by tackles. They go by, pass breakups and interceptions. But at the same time, it's just training camp. Still got 2 weeks. Still got 4 preseason games ahead of me, and I'm not going to slack off.
We see those plays, the big ones, the interceptions, especially that leaping one yesterday morning, but we don't know how you're doing play by play by play. I mean, you hitting your assignments and the coach is saying good things in the meeting rooms?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I feel like I picked up, where I left off during OTAs. I feel like I got better as far as, learning the scheme, and I took advantage of the offseason to make sure I understood, what to expect when I came out for training camp. And, I mean, play by play has been, play by play. I'm just taking it one play at a time, and hopefully everything works out for me.
The Patriots on second down. Pass complete, and Farnham catches it. That's Elbert Mack again, bringing up a third down.
Yeah, and I like the way Elbert Mack's playing, and that's how you stick in this league as a free agent, as an undrafted free agent. Elbert Mack from Troy 4 years ago, and all he does is every time they ask him to go out there, every time someone gets injured, he goes out there and holds himself up pretty well. He makes football plays.
I believe what it would do for this organization would be stunning.
Freeman on first down. Was incomplete. Knocked out of the hands of DJ Ware by Elbert Mack. Mack had a big 73.
With 100 catches on the year with that reception. First down and intercepted and run in for the touchdown by Elbert Mack. So 40 yards for the return on the interception.
Well, this guy right here, Elbert Mack, is always a guy that's somewhat of an afterthought. He just makes the team, but all he ever does is make plays. Every time they put him out there, good things happen, and I think guys like that deserve more playing time. Elbert Mack, nice job of playing. Second half of a game that's out of hand, you keep playing, and he should be an example for a lot of his other teammates.
And there's Rondé Barber.
Offensive line has not begun the game intact. First change of the year up front for Tennessee. Third down and 10. Hasselbeck has time, and it's knocked away by Elbert Mack, intended for the tight end Jared Cook. So the Titans can take advantage and at least move the ball inside on this foray.
Well, this is their dime package. Elbert Mack in there because Jared Cook is a problem. He's a mismatch for a lot of linebackers. You put in Elbert Mack in your dime package, and he steps up to the task defending the bigger Jared Cook. Nice play by.
Recently about Murphy's championship ring actually being stolen from him. And apparently happening yesterday. That pass from Palmer incomplete. It was intended for Mike Brown, the free agent from Liberty. Elbert Mack was covering for the Saints.
Good coverage as well.
The turnover. So the big picture, you got to be plus fingertips, and then the shot in the back with the first targeting.
He's one of 2 NFL players with 25 sacks and 30 or more interceptions. You have to know where he lines up every single play.
3rd and 12, DeLone from the shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver formation. Draw play. It's Peyton Hillis right up the gut. Inside Tampa territory, close to the 40 and a first down.
Some people throwing their bodies around in there.
Tampa defender is hurt.
The thing you know about Peyton Hillis, he will not back down to anybody.
He is a Mack.
Up under center as the outstanding rookie runner behind him, Doug Martin. They fake the pitch and drop it off to Eric Lorig out of the backfield, and that's a gain of 2.
We've got a young offensive line. I'm a vet quarterback, and they're making the calls. He was looking forward. He feels like he can control the tempo with him in charge.
3rd and 5. They pick up the pressure, a crosser, a trip, and it's incomplete, intended for Dion Butler. Elbert Mack was on the coverage. No markers, and the Seahawks will have to punt it away.
See Elbert Mack right here, and I tell you, a defensive back never thinks it's defensive pass interference, but
and that's not because incidental contact, tangling up on the feet. They're not going to call that.
Yeah.
Palmer's pass is caught, but not getting it down in that much.
And you'd like to see Brandon Myers extend the football, but you see Elbert Mack go after the ball. Good job by Elbert Mack attacking the football. Doesn't allow Brandon Myers to extend the football for the first down.
First series, 5 snaps. Sitting on your helmet, watching the rest of the game, and it progresses slowly through the preseason. And by that third game, you're playing into the third quarter, and you're ready. Preseason's a kind of an odd place for a veteran player because you know how to play.
You just got blown out. So this is a better football team than their record indicates, but yet they are what their record says they are.
An eye on Vincent Jackson, who came in with 56
back there. That's right. We saw Shiloh Ko in the coverage unit a minute ago make an outstanding play. Third-year player heading into his 4th year made an outstanding play. He finds himself in a competitive situation.
3rd down and 5, and off the fingertips of Stevie Johnson. The pass is incomplete, and the Niners will have to punt. Elbert Mack out there on the coverage.
Rushers out there. McCoy inside. Number 71 at the top of the screen. Michael Bennett's had a big night, and Adrian Claiborne's looking to get off on the snap at the bottom of the screen.
Painter has time. Nearly intercepted by Elbert Mack. 4th down, 3 timeouts, 3 minutes left. They're going to punt.
Good defense all around, and a pass rush. Claiborne working against Lincolnbach on an inside move. Good outside counter spin. Coverage down the field's held up too. Raheem Morris's Buccaneer defense have done a nice job mixing man with zone coverage.
Completely lose energy. You completely lose focus.
A different team. Yeah.
And that's been the story of the year. Very inconsistent. At times can play with anyone. At other times get beat by anyone.
And that pretty much says it all. The 2nd interception of the day for Matt.
Only 184 pounds at 36 years old and still getting it done with these young Bucks. So 2nd down 10. Danny Woodhead in the backfield. Brady with the quick toss through the hands on the left side of Ocho Cinco. The Patriots, they tried the Randy Moss thing, and that worked out pretty well for
A game-time decision with a hamstring pull is in the game now. Number 85 at wide receiver, and this pass is caught by Rod Streeter, and Streeter about 4 yards shy of the 1st down. The rookie from Temple, tackled by Elbert Mack, picks up 6. So it'll be
ability to get after the pass rusher, and ability to turn an edge. Going to be a very good football player for the Buccaneers.
Ryan Mallett down the middle of the field, and it's intercepted. Elbert Mack picks it off. Elbert Mack. Can he go? Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Score for the Bucks. Elbert Mack runs the pick back for a touchdown.
Quarterbacks, this is what it translates into. Turnovers. Elbert Mack is the guy on the spot. Elbert Mack provides tremendous cornerback depth. This is a guy who's played in the National Football League, makes a big play to hopefully get the Buccaneers back in the game here.
And Larry Asante, who had the stinger early.
Get his job. The guard in the back will tell him what he needs to do as opposed to the quarterback.
Walked in for Baldwin, incomplete.
Going deep. It's covered, and it's intercepted. Elbert Mack with his 2nd interception of the season, and Hasselbeck is saying, what is going on?
You know, you see Elbert Mack there and Matt Hasselbeck talking to Greg Knapp, and I tell you what, a lot of people are going to say, what's Hasselbeck doing? But you have to trust. They got one-on-one outside. You have to trust that your receiver, at the least bit, it's going to be an incomplete pass. Deion Branch leaves his quarterback out there. Elbert Mack does a wonderful job tracking.
Oh, boy. And Steve Smith, of course, involved in it. Steve Smith and Elbert Mack mixed it up. And Cam Newton has walked off the field. He was slow to get up.
You can see
they make the switch. That's right. In comes Derek Anderson. As you look at the scuffle there between
1 yards, including a 56-yard play that set up the Oakland touchdown. And this pass is knocked away. Good defensive play on Kreiner by Elbert Mack. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 1 with 16 seconds left.
How important this is to him, because I think oftentimes we can forget that.
It is huge because, as I alluded to earlier, more and more teams are keeping just 2 quarterbacks. So
1st and 10 at the 7-yard line. Palmer in the end zone, and the pass is intercepted by Elbert Mack, and Mack will get it to the 1-yard line.
Elbert Mack makes a great read. Look at him break on that football, extend. Whether he caught it or not, a terrific play, but at the end of this play, he gets slung down, hits his head hard on the turf. Watch Streeter throw him to the ground. Looks like that's going to be an incomplete pass. But at the end of the play, he gets thrown down by Streeter, and he's down with the trainers around him.
Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But just indicating, even though it'll go as an incompleted pass, the aggressiveness that the secondary of the Saints have shown today.
To learn, hey, when do I concede the down?
2nd and 8 throw. Pressure is there late. That one nearly intercepted. Out to Los Angeles. Patriots
skilled receivers they still have here in Indianapolis.
Painter gets rid of it. It's incomplete. As he tried to get it to Austin Collie, Painter's missed his last 7 passes.
Well, it's man-to-man coverage, and you have to have some man-to-man routes. And when you just run up here and hook, Elbert Mack is going to have no problem covering Austin Collie. They need some crossing routes, some slant patterns, some routes that are designed to beat man-to-man.
They are undefeated. They've won 15 straight. They lead by 9 with 5:55 to go. Pass is picked off. Intercepted by Tampa Bay. And stepping in front was Elbert Mack. So instead of just running it, taking time off the clock, they put the pedal down, throw it, and Rodgers throws a pick.
This is a nice play by Mack. You see, he left his receiver on the outside. He then picks up James Jones, who Aaron Rodgers thought that he had a pretty clean throw to. Boy, you called it, Joe. I mean, exactly what Tampa Bay needed defensively.
Gives him the ball at midfield. That is only the 4th interception.
About to go 3-1. The Bucs will go 0-5 for the first time since 1996. Vick throwing long for Macklin. He turns and he made the catch. No, it dropped out of his hands. Excuse me. Jeremy Macklin.
Only to their fan base, but also to themselves, that they can finish games.
2nd down and 8 from the Bucs 25. Edwards looking for Evans again. Unable to make the catch this time.
It's about developing trust with your wide receivers. When you get the opportunities with one-on-one on the outside, if your quarterback is going to throw it up and allow you to try and get out there and make a play, then he has to have the confidence in you that you're either going to catch it or you're going to battle so that the defensive back doesn't intercept it. Elbert Mack running.
Settle down, make sure you see the defense, because this is 4th down.
4th down. Yates glances off the hands of Brian Johnson, the veteran, and that'll do it. Elbert Mack with the coverage, 32 seconds left. And the New Orleans Saints.
So many hours of practice, and he excels so much.
3rd down and 3. Sproles, nowhere to go. And the Buccaneers, led by the dime back, Elbert Mack, forcing the play and a loss of 3 yards. So with all of the success of the Saints on 3rd down, now they're forced to. And here is Mack's play on Sproles, setting up the field goal try, which missed. Still no score.
The longest touchdown pass of his career. Sam, Tim?
And thanks, Chris. He has thrown touchdown passes in every game this season and in 15 consecutive games. Off the play fake, wants to go deep again. It's intercepted. Elbert Mack picked it off, brings it back. Cuts in, still on his feet. Trying to get one more block. But he's taken down by Aaron Rodgers at the 8-yard line. Redemption for Elbert Mack. He got burned last time, and he picks this one off.
You're going to see the route come from this way, and he eyeballs him the whole time. Aaron Rodgers has got his eyes on the receiver, Donald Driver, coming out of the slot. Elbert Mack read it the whole way, undercut the route, got a nice interception, and puts him right down in the red zone. That's how you go from a goat to a hero in about 5 minutes.
Caught a fair amount of pressure in that game, and he dialed it up on the last play, too.
3rd down and 6. Manning hangs in, and he is picked off. Intercepted by Elbert Mack. Down the sideline. No one there. No flags, and a touchdown for New Orleans. On 3rd down and 6, trying to get it to Jernell Jernigan, and he could not fight the football through Elbert Mack, who comes away with interception number 1, touchdown number 1.
Well, you're going to see Gerald Jernigan. He's running the out route, and probably not a good decision, even on trying to get the ball to him. Granted, ball behind him, and Mack's then able to make the play. Should have been an easier catch than what he made it.
All right, Buck fans. Hope you enjoyed yourself. You got a chance to look around the locker room and see what some of the guys are going to be doing today on the time off this weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I know I'm headed back to Wichita, Kansas. There's no place like home.